So if I'm talking to you in nonsense syllables, it might be something like ha-ha-ma, ha-ma, ha-ma-hum, ha-hum, ha-ha-ma-ha-ma, ha-ma-hama, ha-ma-hama, ha-ma. That's a monologue, right? That's a monologue. I don't have to know what I'm talking about. And like in the conversations yesterday, I might find out that I do know what I'm talking about. Don't forget the silence. Don't forget the silence. But don't freeze for the silence. Stay alive. Breathing, responding. There's so much to respond to. There's nothing to make up. There's nothing to make happen. And you're busy with all these other tasks. And the only problem with it is it's very revealing. If you're willing to be revealed,
yes,
I know, then it's no problem. Because you are entertaining by virtue of your humanity, not by what you do. And that's, that's a new concept, I think, for most of you. So that's hard to, okay, now, if I go to words, I want to do the same thing. Now, I know that this may be in direct opposition to a lot of things that you hear, and it's all true. I mean, that's what I want you to know. It's all true. And that in the beginning, that's so confusing. But I'm only teaching this, you know the story about looking at the elephant and the blind men and the elephant, and they all when somebody says, what's an elephant like, and they can't see the elephant, so somebody goes up and feels it, and somebody describes a trunk, and that's an elephant, and somebody describes a leg, and that's an elephant, and somebody describes it's like a wall, like the side of the elephant. So nothing is the whole story. The elephant is the whole story. So I can just give you the trunk. Okay? But I'm going to give you the trunk with all the passion I have in the world. Isn't it interesting how people want to avoid the silent breath?
Because it's the hard
part. Yes! But it's the most important part because it's the most grounding and it keeps you honest. It really keeps you honest. Oh yeah, here I am. This is me. This is not some character I'm playing. This is me, here I am. Take it or leave it. It's like you come into the world with this perfect emotional instrument. And it gets gnarled up because we try to hide ourselves. But through the breath and through like claiming my right to be who I am, my right to be who I am right now, so that I can come to the words and come to the character whole and find out where it takes me, rather than to decide first and then try and make it happen. Nothing is required but you. But you are wholly required. We want all of you. I'm hearing the words, and as I hear them, they're affecting me. But I'm not trying to make sense out of them. I'm not trying to direct them anywhere. I'm hearing them the way I hear music when I dance. You know how I can dance to music that I don't know? You can just get up and dance to a song you've never heard before? Because I'm listening to it as it's happening. First, I want to build up the instrument so that it knows what it's doing and it has the courage to breathe itself and keep those moments alive. The only thing that's different is what's in my heart and the audience. And those things have to come together. while all the other things remain the same. And then in a moment when I clap my hands, just allow yourself to sit up, go back to your regular old normal breathing, aware of your breath, look around the room and see each other in this configuration for one of the last times. Right away. Can you tell me what's happening? Nothing? Doesn't look like nothing. It's good I should forget about this and leave you alone? Are you kidding? Yeah. Sometimes when the breath is a certain way for a long time, because of just your habit of life, and it breaks that habit, and life just comes pouring in, it feels almost more than one can bear. It's almost like all the feelings of the world are right there and it's too much. And because it doesn't have a reason, doesn't mean that you don't deserve to feel it. Feelings are not reasonable. We spend a lot of time sitting on it so that we won't feel all that. And then somebody comes along and says, breathe. Okay? I also just want to throw in right now that that first hour that we spent together on Wednesday, when that explosion of joy happened in the room, is only the mirror image of this. And the only difference is this might feel more scary because it's less pleasant feelings, but it's just as human and just as important for the fullness of you as an actor, much less a human being. So it's very important then that we learn to stay with what's happening. All you need is an inhalation. You're here. Look at that person is totally present right now. You don't have to get more present.
Listen to the traffic. It sounds like a river. I love rivers.
Listen, it sounds like a what?
Like
It's
a river.
like a what?
Like a river.
Oh, it sounds like a river. Wow. What else?
I don't know what I'm saying.
Yes, you do. It's great.
It's great. I tried to build a dam once in a river. It was just a little river. I put a whole bunch of rocks and sticks and shit in that river. Couldn't get it to
Change the chain. You're doing great. Just change it. Go. Tell me about the rocks.
Then one day I stopped it. I dammed it up, just a little trickle coming out, and the big pool started to form. I was really proud. I had to stop the river. It was crazy. It was so much fun.
Yes, because what I really want to teach you is to play with me.
Okay.
Right? But the rules of the game are speak from the breath.
Yeah.
Right? But that's not the passion. That's not the acting. That's the road the car drives on. If my breath opens because I do an exercise, it's not personal. It doesn't mean anything happened to me. It means I'm getting myself ready to be Medea, for God's sake. Right? And in order to take on Medea, I gotta know those overwhelming feelings are gonna come. If I have any skill at all. And what I can do in those moments when I think I can't take this is breathe. It was so clear when you let your breath be free that you felt safe. Those little moments where you got safe again. Your eyes saw, the energy lit up, and then the breath would hold again and you would disappear again. And in those moments we think, I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't go back in there, I have to stay, I have to move away. Because I don't want that disturbance. I love that word. That's what we're looking for as actors. We're looking to be disturbed.